have invited more people, maybe, but I believe even within our committee, we also had different task forces, subgroups. So actually different members, including local residents, different sectors, we were involved. In goodwill, try to come up with a foundation so that right now when we're doing public consultation, there's a foundation to start with. Yeah, people may not agree with what we're proposing, and that's okay. We need a foundation in order to attract more wisdom, debate from the overall community, and that's what we've been trying to establish with this public consultation. And we have been able to, through the different forums and the email platform, for example, gather more views and healthy exchanges. And I think that's a very healthy process to start with a foundation and then keep fine-tuning it based on more public advices. Yeah.
So after going through all the public forum and consultation, I know there are more coming. What do you think about the public views towards the Lantau development?
I've been to the different public forum, and also in terms of gathering opinions, we actually started a number of years ago when we opened up the internet platform for people to submit their views, and also engaging with different parties, different whether they're education groups or non-profit organizations, just to seek their general ideas. I think there's actually quite a good foundation and high consensus in terms of our recommendation to preserve, focus on conservation of southern Lantau. So that's a foundation. For the northern part, focusing on housing, what the public has expressed is don't just focus on housing, but also make sure there's employment opportunity. So we try to balance the housing needs for Hong Kong, but also the economic development. So on the northern side, I see a lot of agreement. And also there are parties who came up saying that don't just keep debating or just talking about the issue, because Lantau development has been, has been discussed for a very long time, according to some of the people who came to the public consultation. So can we really move forward with it? But my view is we do need to go through the step-by-step, coming up with a foundational proposal, and then do this public consultation to fine-tune the proposal. I do think that is important. I would think right now, Lantau development, we do have a lot of, almost 80% of the views when I set through the public consultation, there's a lot of support for Lantau development. What we need is to balance the overall, especially the southern side, is to how do we balance what you shared earlier on. There are villagers who have some genuine needs. So can we also ensure that there's some level of upgrading for the southern part of Lantau without affecting the biodiversity of southern Lantau? So some work needs to be done to fine-tune the proposal.
I know there you got a commitment at 3:30, but the last question, but not least, if there is a chance for you to go to visit Shalom and then meet the villagers, would you have anything that you would like to share with them or tell them to express that what you feel towards the development?
I would invite the villagers to really participate in the public consultation. I would also invite the villagers to have healthy exchange with the different stakeholders on Lantau, including the environmental groups. so that we can not only express our needs, but also come up with this balanced way forward. Um, um, for Southern Lantau, it's how do we upgrade some of the areas and the basic needs, and also safety and accessibility. So I'm very much for that, and I think we need to come up with a collaborative approach and an agreement with the different environmental groups.